Hey lovelies, here's another makeup tutorial created for you all with love. We went for a classic smoky eyes paired with a brown metallic lip color. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial and loved the look. Please do make sure you subscribe and share. A big thank you to my beautiful muse Monique for allowing me to use that gorgeous face. Hi Monique! I started off with my everyday process, which is prepping the face, lip conditioning, and then straight to my brows. I brush out her brows with a clean spoolie and tame them with my NYX brow shaper so as to see what I'm working with before drawing the brow shape I want. I used two brow pencils for this tutorial. The first one I'm using right now is from Younger Beauty, which is what I'm using to outline her brows so as to kind of realize the shape I would like to do on her before going into my ABH pencil to fill in and further darken her sparse brows. Once I'm satisfied with the brow filling, I pick up my spoolie again to brush them out. I like to brush out the hairs to make sure I've created the shape I want before going into my concealer pot. I like to use the concealer to groom the brows to the shape I want them to be. I used two concealers here. The light concealer was used for the bottom brows, and the concealer similar to our skin tone was used for the upper brows. I like to take my time when doing this process up until the time I'm satisfied with the brows shape I've created. After that, I pick up my blender, beauty blender, to blend the concealer's excess out and set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. For the eyes, I started off with priming them with my Milani eyeshadow primer before going straight to creating my transition color. I like to experiment with different colors when it comes to my transition. Because we're going for a black smoky eyes, it's always good to use like a reddish copper tone transition color. This helps blend the black eyeshadow we're going to be putting on. Next, I pick up my black Bean NYX Jumbo pencil, which is a very black creamy texture. I apply it down the eyes, use a brush, a clean brush, to kind of help me blend the eyeshadow base out a little bit before I go in to pick up my eyeshadow. I use the shimmery light eyeshadow and place them on my eyeshadow base. I carefully blend it back and forth using my transition colors to help me blend it. This process is actually a longer one than what I've actually shown you. You have to take your time blending it back and forth and use at least 3 different clean brushes, where I used at least 3 different clean brushes to help me blend it out. Then I pick up the black eyeshadow again back just in case I've lost any while blending. Next, I pick up this beautiful green eyeshadow and blend them out properly. This is just to give our eyes an hint of color before going straight to highlight our brow bone. I blend everything out again with a clean brush before going straight to lining our eyes. For eyeliners, I'm using a glitter eyeliner just to give the eyes a different twist. So I'm using like a blackish silverish glitter eyeliner, and I'm lining our upper eyes like so. After that, I line our waterline with a black kohl pencil. Once that is done, I pick up my green eyeshadow I used earlier again to smoke out our under eyes. I smudge them under our eyes like so before going into a variation of brown tones to further define the smokiness of the under eyes like so. Once I'm happy with the color tones I've used, I blend them out all together with a pencil brush like so. I fix the lashes off camera. After that, I blend the eyes all together again before going back to putting an extra coat of the glitter liner just to hide the lash band. Straight onto our face, I started off by priming our face with a face primer before going on to using my Lancome foundation. I'm applying it onto her face using my special wedge. I like to use this wedge because it gives the application a kind of smooth, natural effect, so it doesn't give the makeup or the foundation a heavy look. Next, I use my beauty blender to further blend the whole face together. The next process is the highlighting process. I used 2 shades of my NARS creamy concealer, which was the Almond and Chestnut. The Almond was a little bit dark for the effect I want, and the Chestnut was a little bit light, so I decided to mix the 2 together like so. I put them on all the places that needs to be highlighted, which is the under eyes, our chin, the bridge of our nose, the under part of our nose, which is sort of like a cupid's bow, and our forehead. I make sure I take my time to blend everything together before going to the contour process. I'm using my Black Cup contour stick to contour the under our cheekbones, the bridge of our nose, and our temple. I blend everything out like so as well, and as soon as I'm done and satisfied with my blending, I set everything with a loose powder. I set my highlights first with my Laura Mercier translucent loose powder, placing them on all the parts where I put the highlight concealer initially. Once that's done, I go to set my contour. I used my ABH contour kit powder in cinnamon to set the contour part. I applied this on all the parts I initially contoured with my creamy concealer before going on to brushing out all the excess powder I was using to highlight. Then I went on to apply my blusher. I'm using 3 different colors of blush here because I wanted to make it a little bit subtle and not too overwhelming. Next, I set the rest of our face with powder from MAC before going on to highlighting our cheekbones. After highlighting our cheekbones, I went on to highlight our cupid's bow, the bridge of our nose slightly, and also our forehead, just to give her a glimpse of highlight. Once that is done, I pick up my MAC Gold Deposit to further bronze out her cheekbones because I'm going for like a subtle bronze look. Then I went back on to further smoke out her under eyes because we lost some of it while applying the foundation. The next thing I did was apply a mascara on her upper and lower lashes, like so. For the lips, I went on to outline the outer part of her lips with my MAC Chestnut lip pencil, like so. I filled in most part of her lips with the lip pencil, like so, and I left the middle part bare. The first lipstick I used was from Color Drain called Tootsie. It's a beautiful brown lip and it's a matte lip color. I then picked up a different shade of brown lipstick from Lime Crime called Salem. It's like a lighter shade of brown to the other one. I used my lip brush to blend everything out, and I tell her to blend it some more before going on to picking like a metallic lipstick. This is from Gerard Cosmetics, so I applied them on the middle part and I kind of used my lip brush to blend it out. Once I'm happy with the lip color and blend and the effect I want, I go on to clean the outer part of our lips with a foundation, and this is just to help me clean any lipstick that bled out and give the lips a nicer shape. I set everything with a powder and further highlight a Cupid's bow, and that's it, ladies. I love it! What? No! I love it! It was such an overwhelming and emotional ending. We really did love the video. Should I say we really love the look. I hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as we enjoyed creating it. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your continuous support. Please press the subscription button if you aren't subscribed already. Thank you. Until next time, take care. Bye.